Hi, welcome to HP Films. I'm making this short editorial because all over the country, right now, food stamps are down. That means anyone with food stamps that depend on it for supplemental assistance to try to feed their family cannot feed their family. It's going on in Chicago and Illinois, it's going on in Ohio, Alabama, and Texas, and right now all over the country, people are trying to purchase food for their children and their families, and they cannot buy food. If this goes on past this weekend, there's going to be chaos, pandemonium all over the country. Right now on 63rd Street in Chicago, which is also known as murder capital, there are fights being broken out right now because people cannot get food. They don't understand that it's not the fault of the business owner or the store, it's the fault of the government right at this time, and most likely because of the shutdown. There's another party in just within this month tried to shut down stamps and other assistance, and I will play that footage along with some footage from Franklin D. Roosevelt, who tried to pass an amendment called the Second Amendment. And I urge the President to please look at this and please try to pass this bill. The Second Amendment covers everything from medical, which they're trying to do now, to food, and to being able to help the individual get up on their feet and to pass laws where regular people can open up their own companies and the big companies don't just push everyone out. At this time, it is a lot of chaos going on. If you have any comment, please post. If you have any footage on anything that's happening in reference to this going on right now, food stamps being down, please feel free to post or send it to me. At this time, I'm going to start playing the other footage, and please stay tuned and subscribe. Subscribe because I will have more detail on this in depth later this evening.
Mr. Speaker, I have finally received a copy of the bill. It appears to have no nutrition title at all. Is this a printing error?
After an embarrassing, chaotic defeat of their last proposal, they've decided to make a bad situation even worse.
I can't wrap my mind around the shameful nature of this moment.
You tell me how in the world we can have a farm bill and separate food and nutrition out from it.
In decades, you have never separated the supplemental nutrition program.
I really am embarrassed to say today that trying to feed people could be a reason why they would stop the farm bill.
The audacity to split off the nutrition parts of this bill is so stunning. It would be shocking, except this is a house of shocks. I would say it's one of the worst things you've done, but there's such stiff competition for that honor that I can't really fully say that.
It was turned from a bipartisan bill into a partisan bill.
All the folk want is a piece of a soundbite at home to say they believe in deficit reduction. They made a clear choice to project generous subsidies for agricultural corporations at the expense of the hungry and the working poor.
This is not some little club. We are the Congress of the United States of America, the most powerful nation on this planet. And we can take care of all of the people.
This is the lowest of the low. When we can't pass this, you know, ladies and gentlemen, they can't run the House.
The only thing that this House will do when it votes today is defeat starving children.
And you are taking food out of the mouths of your own poor constituents.
H.R. 2642 is a deadbeat majority's proposal.
Enough already.
Enough is enough.
Vote no! Vote no! Vote no! It is ridiculous what you're doing to our children.
And today is that we saw in living color House Republicans standing on the side of increased subsidies, more deficit spending, and just sending hungry families straight up under the bus. I mean, it really was outrageous. And I think that Democrats today reached a tipping point. I mean, I am so proud of Democrats. Every single Democrat who stood shoulder to shoulder with poor and working families in this country who just want a meal, and Republicans really deep-sixed them today.
In our day, certain economic proofs have become accepted as self-evident. A second Bill of Rights, under which a new basis of security and prosperity can be established for all, regardless of station or race or creed. Among these are the right to a useful and remunerative job, the right to earn enough to provide adequate food and clothing and recreation, the right of every farmer to raise and sell his products at a return which will give him and his family a decent living, the right of every businessman, large and small, to trade in an atmosphere of freedom, freedom from unfair competition and domination by monopolies at home or abroad, the right of every family to a decent home, the right to adequate medical care and the opportunity to achieve and enjoy good health, the right to adequate protection from the economic fears of old age, sickness, accident, and unemployment, the right to a good education. All of these rights spell security, and after this war is won, we must be prepared to move forward in the implementation of these rights to new goals of human happiness and well-being. For unless there is security here at home, there cannot be lasting peace in the world.